Go blind.
We were filed.
Their signage is messed up. It's the door that's closest to the street.
Okay, we're waiting for one more, but we'll call the meeting to order. It's about 9:35, December 7th, at Endell's headquarters in Reno. Before we get going on anything, I'd like to welcome our newest commissioner, Karen Lane, her first meeting. I don't know if you want to say anything. Okay, all right. Next order, approval of agenda.
I don't know what to tell you.
Everybody had time to review the agenda? What's that? Oh, pledge. Sorry about that. Thank you, Scott. You want to lead us, Scott?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, has everybody had time to review the agenda and have any comments or anything we need to review on it? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I've been looking so forward to this meeting. I'm trying to skip past stuff. Suzanne, do you want to do the roll call?
Chairman Robb.
Here.
Commissioner Drew.
Here.
Commissioner Lane. Here. Commissioner McNinch.
Here.
Commissioner Morai.
Here.
Commissioner Macbeth.
Here.
Commissioner Rain.
Here.
Commissioner Wallace.
Here.
And Commissioner Young.
Here.
Right.
Perfect. See, I was trying.
Bad day.
I was trying to stall for you. I've been messing up the agenda already, so it gave you time to say here. It worked out. County advisory boards. If we could stand up and.
John Reed, Washoe.
Rex Flowers, Washoe.
Mark Johnson, Brown.
Jim Janae, Lyon.
Bill Meyer, Lyon.
Mike Reese, Clark.
Tom Castanelli, Humboldt. Bill Yannick, Carson.
Lynn Bunch, Mineral.
Joe Krim, Pershing.
Okay,
Bob
thank you.
Coleman, Douglas.
Thank you. I did get a note from Elko County that they were not going to be able to make it, but they were sent in some letters that they want to get put in. Approval of agenda. Now we can go there. Anybody have anything on the agenda we need to look at, review?
Chairman, I'd move to approve.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is this an action item? Do we have any public comment on it? Seeing none, bring it back for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, motion passed unanimously. Member announcements and correspondence. Commissioner may present emergent items. No action may be taken by the commission. Any item requiring action may be scheduled on a future commission meeting agenda. I know that we've all received a lot of correspondence since the last commission meeting, particularly on a couple of topics. So I don't know if we need to go into each one of those individually. The hounding issue, I've received quite a few. Director Mayer and I did receive a nice thank you note from Utah for the bighorn sheep we gave them. They were nothing but complimentary over the entire staff. They mentioned Mike Cox by name on how helpful he was in the bighorn sheep that we gave them. And I want to. They want to see that continue, and I want to see that continue. We have the animals we have in our state because other states were generous with us with our California bighorn sheep, Rocky Mountain goats, elk. We've received a lot of antelope in the past, so I want to see it go both ways in the future. So that's something I appreciate their note. The other correspondence I have received that I want to bring up. I don't know if the other commissioners have had a chance to look at this, but from the Tahoe Lobster Company, they're looking for some help. I guess a bunch of their traps have been stolen, and they've contacted NDOW, and I guess because they're lobster traps, or crawdad traps, they don't fall under the same trapping regulations, so they're looking for some help there. So I guess a total of 77 traps have been stolen from them. So in the letter, he's convinced that somebody's watching them do their sets and then going out and taking them from them. But I don't know if we can help them. I just putting that in. Anybody else have anything other than the ones that we know we all received that you want to bring up or talk about some of the ones that we did receive? Commissioner Ray.
Thank you. If I could, I'd like to bring up some of those later when we get to the hound issue in that particular item, because that's the vast majority of them. They also do get the lobster. One thing is back to kind of follow up on the usual theme of we just got done with most of the seasons. Still in the middle of a couple of seasons, but the deer season issue, it's very interesting how it's actually turned out with the amount of correspondence. I know previous meetings people said they hadn't heard very much from hunters. I'm assuming that at this point that the commissioners have, for the most part, had a lot of interaction with hunters. Because I know they haven't been calling me, they've sure been calling them. They've been stopping by and talking in amazing numbers. We've also found an amazing amount of support from hunters on these issues. And just in general, the area specifically around me, Area 15 has been a disaster area. The mismanagement of game by this department down there, with the number of tags, tripling the tags roughly in that area, it's a disaster. And everybody, from so many different perspectives I've heard of it, just amazing. 10's very bad, 14, not too bright. A couple of areas, so, mixed results. You're getting mixed results in area 13, mixed results in a couple areas around it. But those specifically, and we're not really going to watch what we're doing on quotas down there. And hopefully we've been receiving the same correspondence I have on those issues. Thank you.
Anybody else have anything? Along the same lines of what Commissioner Rain just brought up, I had the opportunity to spend 10 days in the field in Ely in the past month. I made a bunch of contact with sportsmen and did not identify who I was. I was just another sportsman in the field when I first started a conversation with them. And it wasn't deer hunting, it was elk hunting. And I found overwhelming support for the department. Not everybody was out looking for a trophy bull. They were out looking to have a good time with their friends, their family, and have a chance to harvest a bull. There was a lot of it. We saw good numbers of elk. We did see some deer, saw some good deer. So I had nothing but positive interactions in the field over a 10-day period. Not only in the field, but I might sound like the Ely Chamber of Commerce, but it didn't matter whether I was in the grocery store, in a restaurant, or at McDonald's. There was people asking us how we were doing and offering suggestions for us in the field. That town was very supportive of outdoor activities, and it was very nice to see how supportive that whole community is towards the hunting community. And there's no denying that we were hunting because we're all dressed in camouflage, but the interaction we had over there was very positive. In the conversations I did have in the field, after I would get a lot of the stuff that I was after, I would identify who I was and why I was asking the questions, and then I would get even a further positive response from those people that I had talked to. So maybe Scott's talking to different people than I am, but I'm getting nothing but good results in the field when I'm talking. So that's what I'll have for that. Any other commissioners have anything to bring up at this point? Seeing none, we'll move on to county advisory boards, member items, informational. Members may present items, no action may be taken.